Ang naging impact dito is sa Hive, ramdam namin may care ang bawat isa dito.
I'm Goldy Cruz, working at Picture City International Incorporated as Purchasing Specialist.
Hi, I'm Margie. I'm working at Picture City as a General Secretary.
Picture City International was created March 1991. We have 64 branches as of today. We do have branches in Vismin area, South area, North area, and Metro Manila. Picture City is known in retail and printing of pictures and selling of retails like camera, frames, and canvas. Yung unang healthcare card namin is punta ka pa talaga sa ganito. It takes a day, napipila ka talaga doon. So, syempre po, yung consume mo ng time, yung money, lahat po yun, maglilive ka pa sa work for that. So, minsan, nadidisregard mo na yung health mo kasi iniisip mo na sayang naman yung oras mo, sayang naman yung leave mo. Sa Hive Health, isang approval na lang po siya, hindi katulad po ng mga nakaraan po namin.
Mabilis lang naman. For example, like mobile siya, click lang sa phone. It will take only like 5 minutes. May lowa ka na, then pagpunta mo sa clinic, naka-ready na. Aantayin mo na lang tawagin yung pangalan.
Advantage din po kapag makakapag-book ka o makakapag-register ka online for your telecom check-up. For the first time, Hive Health offer us APE, which is good for us to maintain our health. Like the one na kasama ko po sa department ko. He asked me, kailan ka tayo pwedeng mag-APE? They are all open na sa APE, unlike before na, yung culture po ng care ni Hive Health.